Hello, my name's Ryan Hampton. This is the poster critique and review for Morgan Mahle for DNP 805. So I'm going to look at her poster here and kind of just go down the rubric that was provided and give her a final score. So this is the poster that is entitled An Education Initiative to Increase Anesthesia Providers' Use of Quantitative Neuromuscular Monitoring. For starters, this is a very pretty poster. Congratulations, Morgan, by the way, for completing this assignment. It's a nice looking poster. I really like the graphs she has here, and also the fact that you kind of stayed color coordinated with the gold and black in line with NKU's colors. So it has a very nice, pleasing look to it. So just for starters, good job. As far as the just going down the critique here for the statement of research, problem, and rationale, I gave you 3 points on 2 marks and then just a 2 on the first one, which is the clearly stated questions and hypotheses being addressed. I feel like you did a really good job in the abstract and the problem statement, just going over the problem, etc. But there's no specific question or hypothesis provided. So I think that that's one thing that could be improved upon, is just actually stating a hypothesis regarding the method and the intervention, making those changes. So the literature review and background theory, everything looks really good there. I feel like you did a really good job in the literature review and kind of backing up the foundation of the project. I did also take off 1 point for the references are cited appropriately. The only reference that's provided is the original presentation, or the original poster, the author, the student SRNA, who was Rebecca Scatterfield. So it would have been nice to have like some more references just to support us that are backing up the literature review, because there are obviously some, there's literature in there. So just to cite those would be helpful. Moving on, the methods is very clear. I did have one, I almost actually took a point off, but then I saw that what I was looking for was in the analysis and results, and so that would be another comment or critique I would have, is to provide in the methods the sample size or information about the sample. So you explain like the PowerPoint presentation and et cetera, for the anesthesia step, but you didn't specifically mention the sample until the analysis and results, which is where in the first sentence that you discussed 21 providers were involved in the presentation. So I would like to see that in the methods, just so that you can kind of see, who is being given this presentation. So if that was just provided up there, that would have been good. So again, you got all the points for the analysis and methods, but I was looking for that in the method section, I think. So I would just recommend that maybe. Moving on, so the analysis and results kind of there, like I was saying, they look great. I really like the graphs that you put in here. Those are very aesthetically pleasing, and they just look really nice. So that's really good addition to the poster. And the conclusions and the future research, again, also gave you full points there. It just was very concise and neat. It has a nice look to it, and all in all, this is a great poster. It's kind of interesting because I think in one of our previous assignments in the semester, I actually used this project. So it was familiar to me, but all in all, I gave you a total score of 64 out of 66. Just took off the 2 points again for the hypothesis, and then the references, and then my last little critique was just to make an adjustment to the method section to include the sample size and the sample just in general in the methods. But aside from that, that's it. So congratulations, very nice job on the poster. Thank you very much.